Hey everyone, and Happy New Year! Today I'll be checking out the Paddletail Spino by MurtBurt's. I know I'm a little bit late, but I've had a very busy New Year's and Christmas, so many projects, so many things to show you guys very, very soon. So, first of all, regarding the Paddletail Spino, I just want to offer a little disclaimer that MurtBurt has offered as well. So, this is not a TLC, and it is not meant to be accurate. Granted, the Paddletail Spino is more accurate looking than, you know, the regular ARK Spino, but MurtBurt said that they did not intend for this to be an actual TLC or replacement or whatever. This is just their own idea. This is what they like to see in a Spino, which personally I love. Granted, I'm a bit biased because I do like the stylized dinosaurs, you know, the stylized fantasy. That are still grounded, much like Garuga's ones. But either way, yeah, so when playing this mod, do not expect it to be, you know, super realistic. There's gonna be flaws. It's just MurtBurt's own take. And I'm really excited to see that. Speaking of Spinos, I'm well aware that 2 Spino mods released at the same time. I will most likely be checking out the other one soon after this, but there's been a lot of mods recently. I'm a little bit behind, but thank you all for waiting, by the way, and replying to the recent community post. You guys are wonderful. Now then, in regards to the Paddletail Spino, where do you find it? So, this spawns on every map that Spinosaurus spawns on. It can also spawn in the Desert Oasis and Extinction, and a low chance to spawn around rivers in Scorched Earth. In regards to the maps that have Spinos by default, it is currently replacing all existing Spino spawns, so you will not see this and vanilla ones, but MurtBurt is planning on turning it into a config option. So that way you can have, you know, both vanilla and Paddletail, you can have like Arcology, and just a whole bunch of like other variants in general. And thus I'm currently on the lookout. I'm gonna just check the, you know, that big thick river between redwoods and the mountains because I personally find Spinos there the most frequently. And I have to say, this is one I've been really excited to try out. I'm sure a lot of us have seen the videos over time on MurtBurt's channel, and it's cool to finally, you know, see it as a reality. Oh wow, I've actually not found any Spinos here at all yet. That's honestly quite surprising. Well, I'm hoping that the one I find is next to a heavy fish spawn. I know, obviously, you know, fish tend to spawn in rivers, don't get me wrong. But we do need to have like a lot of wild fish near the Spino for the taming to really work. And speaking of the taming, it is a custom method. It sounds a bit tricky. So, again, I'm excited to see it. Wow, really? None over here as well? These are some very common spawning places for Spinos. Like I said, this is currently overwriting the existing vanilla Spinos, which means that it should spawn the same as vanilla Spinos. Maybe I'm just unlucky then. Maybe it's too fresh of a dino wipe or they got killed. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to look the old-fashioned way then because I forgot to download the Dino Finder mod on this server. I figured since while I'm, you know, off and about searching for things, the Paddletail Spino does require either fish meat or kibble, exceptional kibble, so I figured just while I'm out and about running, let me just quickly, you know, kill a couple of fish, get a bit of fish meat sorted and ready. Oh, I finally found one. Okay, I say finally, that didn't really take too long because thankfully, you know, Spino spawns on the island are very predictable. Just had to go to each spawn until I found one. And there it is! Oh, that looks so much more majestic! Hold on, quickly kill... In fact, I actually need to kill everything around this, so ideally, I want no distractions, no other creatures, just run around then, 135 rat on the island, that's unfortunate to not tame. Yeah, let's run around, clear the area, and then take a look into this. Oh wow, just look at that, that looks so cool! Oh, it's so unique. I mean, that's the thing about Spinosaurus, isn't it? It's such a unique looking large carnivore compared to, like, you know, all the other, you know, Tyrannosaurids and Carcharodontosaurids, etc. That looks so cool to see. Man, we need more Spinos. Right, I'm almost done. I think I'm about ready killing everything. You can see it's very aggressive. It's just attacking everything. Oh, there's so many babies running around as well. Die! Go away. 137? For goodness sake. Oh, and in case you're wondering, these guys are definitely aggressive. I was just harvesting that corpse for it to immediately, you know, roar and attack me. It's so elegant looking. Okay, so, taming. In regard, oh, actually, I think it might be, oh, okay. We're just gonna watch for a second. So in regards to taming, what you want to do basically is wait for it to fish, which I think it's doing right now. It's very much staring at the water. And I think basically while it's fishing, as it is right now, you like chuck food at it, so either fish meat or kibble, exceptional kibble, and then it does something. I'm not entirely sure. This is definitely a very unique method. It should be known that creature mods and stacking mods don't always work together. And I have seen people report issues with trying to tame this because they have got stacking mods. I don't know the exact technical details, but I do believe that stacking mods kind of overwrite and replace resources with a new ID. And as a result of that, creatures that rely on a certain resource for detection, such as the Paddletail's taming method or Nothosaurus's silica bell tracking, for example, then it does cause them to not work. I don't know if just simply spawning in resources from the wiki will do anything. I really don't know. But just be aware, stacking mods, bad in this context. I'm also going to have to learn how to increase stack sizes via config. I'm not looking forward to that. I think it was actually fishing them because after a while it stopped and kind of reared back up again. So, from what I read, I'm supposed to have gilly. 1 second. Got myself some gilly. Just gonna chuck all the raw fish out of my inventory. Right then, so from what I understand, I need to wait for this guy to get into the water and initiate fishing. And with my gilly on, because this does seem to be very aggressive, I should run up to it and I think throw food near its mouth. And then something happens. We're gonna have to be very observant on this one because I'm actually extremely unfamiliar. Even upon reading, I still don't have an entirely good clue. Then again, I've not watched any other videos. I'm going in this blind for myself. So we shall see. Okay, it's looking downwards, again, like earlier. So let's get real up and close. There's a fish right there to my left. Okay, let's use kibble for the first one. Whoa! Oh, that was loud. Did it work? Is my kibble still down there? I'm not sure. Oh, that was very loud. But there's a fish right there though, so, you know, hopefully it will try and initiate fishing again. I guess. Oh god. Oh, it's a raptor. I guess what I should do actually is just like preemptively. It never unstacked! Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, yes. Let's go ahead then and just do a bit of this sense. I'm not sure if you want to chuck like all of it or one of it at a time. Chuck a stack of raw fish meat. If you do this from the back of a dinosaur like a flyer, so you can do this in the air and drop the food down to it. If you do that, make sure you drop the food from your inventory, not your dino's inventory. Oh my goodness, it really is so beautiful though. This is MurtBurt's first sculpting. They've done a fantastic job. Don't get me wrong, I know some people might be a little bit nitpicky. There's a couple of flaws here and there, but for the most part, I think it's really, really good. Okay, the range is supposed to be forgiving, it says in the description. So hopefully that's a close enough range. So I think it should eat that, maybe instead of catching a fish, or it still needs to catch a fish. Again, we shall sit back and observe. Again, it says forgiving, so I'm just going to leave the package there. I want to go add like another one closer to it, but just in case, like, you know, that might be enough. I want to see if it's enough before I like really go nitpicking and trying to do more things. But this is the issue, right? Is that it needs a lot of fish nearby, and there were so many like creatures running around it earlier, causing so much chaos. So many like raptors and other things, so it's entirely possible that, well, there's a fish right there actually. Saber-tooth salmon. I was going to say it's possible that there just isn't enough for it to catch from. Oh, excuse me. Was that a coincidence? It just looked straight at me. Oh my. Okay, well it obviously didn't do anything, but that was kind of intimidating. No, don't interfere with my creature. Oh god. Did it just whack you with his tail? I think it did. Oh wow, well good to know I can fight Dimorphodons. Oh, of course some creatures, oh god. Of course some creatures like Rexes, you know, they get a little bit screwed over by Dimorphodons, don't they? It's like hitbox issues. At least a Paddletail's got no issue with that instead of me flying. Okay, I'm going to be a little bit cheeky here. It's going quite far away from the water. I don't really like the look of this, so I'm going to see if I can get some honey. Maybe just that's enough? Yeah, okay, good. So let's just get some honey, chuck it onto, I don't know, like there, and just see if that's enough to gain its attention, and try and coax it back into the river. Okay, good. This shouldn't interfere the taming at all, but it's just like a passive, non-aggressive method to bring it closer back. You know, I don't want to aggro it in case anything goes wrong. In fact, actually, maybe could this be a way to manipulate the taming in general, just by bringing it over to where a fish actually is? Oh, another Dimorphodon. There's so many Dimorphodons here. Oh well, at least it picked it up. What? Oh, that was cool. Okay, this guy's scary. Okay, here we go. I did leave some honey in the water. Now we're just gonna wait for his head to drop. There he goes, head is dropping. Right, I'm gonna get a lot closer this time. There is a fish right... no, I got too close. It picked me up. Oh my god! Okay, it's only level 20. Right. I see. Oh, shut up, Bob. Okay, so the issue could just be that I'm getting too close to it. So let's try again. Go ahead and get that fish basket there. We'll get some honey here. And a little bit further up here as well. That should be enough. And let's get back to my fly. I'm going to use a tapajara for this and try and do it from the air. If anyone's wondering, I always try and do things on foot because I just feel like it's a bit more, you know, organic. And everything can always be cheesed by flight, right? So I don't want to do it the cheesy way immediately, but in this case, it started to feel a bit more required. So it is now... Well, it just killed the fish instantly when it tried to eat the honey. Okay. Okay, that's not really quite what I want. I managed to get honey to bait it close to the salmon, but it's nowhere near the salmon. Still, let's just give it a go. That's probably the closest. Yeah, that's by far the closest I've fed, you know, thrown anything to its head so far. But the salmon's not over there, though, and like I said earlier, all the other fish have been killed. I will say that you can config this into a KO tame. Normally, I really would prefer to do things the intended way, but for the first time, I'm starting to feel like that this is a bit too, the conditions to meet this are a bit too tight. Just because ARK is ARK, I don't think it's a problem with MurtBurt's idea. I think they've got a fantastic idea, but ARK is ARK, right? And when there's a gajillion creatures spawning everywhere, killing everything constantly, you know what I'm saying? I think just the wildlife mucked up the river, and do I need to get a Rainier Nather or a ton of honey and kite it to a new river where there's even more creatures, you know, farm killing things? I'm not sure. This is a patience game. This definitely is a patience game. You do need to be patient for all this. I'm just starting to get a little bit concerned. Okay. I threw down some honey. It got close to the salmon. It is now doing its, you know, thing, fishing. That might be a bit too far. Hold on, let's try and just chuck down some more. Oh, I got a cat on the keyboard, which is hitting key binds. There we go. That should be enough. The salmon is close to its face. Please work. I really want this to work. I really want to do things properly and like really show off what the mod is capable of. I don't want to like skip this. Because I'm sure it's possible. But I'm sure we also want to see what the Spino can do. I think we might all have had a bit of enough of, you know, seeing a failed taming. My failed taming. Let's just see. The kibble's near its face. The salmon is very nearby. The salmon's in the, you know, the shadow of that rock right there. Come on, mate. I believe in you. You can do it. Go on, Paddletail. Come on. No. Okay. Well, like I said, there is config to knock it out. I do recommend... Oh, what the hell? Frame rate? Hello? I do recommend trying to tame this properly because, again, like, MurtBurt's done a fantastic job of this. It's a great concept. Oh, wait. What's it doing there? It just did a really weird animation. Oh, it pooped. Okay. Let's see a tamed one. Okie dokie then, so let's actually have a look at this really cool creature. So, the Paddletail Spino saddle is unlockable level 71, same as the regular Spino. Let's go ahead and camera mode for a moment. I'm going to do this a bit quick because, again, I'm sure we want to see the creature in action. There we go. But I do just want to take like a good look at this. And, yeah, like I said earlier, I'm sure there's a couple of like little bits and pieces here and there that could do a bit of work, but for MurtBurt's first, you know, creature and sculpt and model and animations and everything, this is really cool. Spinosauruses are definitely one of the harder things to model, for sure. and also one of the more critical things to make because, you know, take it from me, I got a lot of experience on this one. If you make a Spinosaurus, people will hound you over, you know, oh, which mission this and that, and oh god, did it get really foggy all of a sudden? Why? Oh, hello. Well, anyway, either way, it looked really good. Oh, what? Fine game. I guess we won't appreciate the really cool Spino and the modeling. I guess we'll just go play the game then. That was a very sudden... Hello there. That was a very sudden fog, so I have to disable the fog quickly. Okay, so first of all, really glad it's got the like little UI on the right hand side there, and a couple of little HUD icons as well. For MurtBurt's first mod, they've gone hard at this. I like it. So animation wise, nice, very nice. Looks big and powerful. I like it. I like it a lot. In terms of melee attacks, it's got a big bite. Oh, it's got two different variations. Yeah, okay, seems to be two different variations entirely, or maybe three actually. Yeah, okay, 3. So, claw swipe, a gore, underwater spin. That's right, these guys are crazy in the water. I got so focused on taming, I forgot that it actually cracked underwater. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Okay, right. Let's just take a look then. So, this is a 100 tame, 100. So obviously, like, you know, bonus levels as well. So at 100 base with no points into anything, this is the right click. It's a fast right click. I like how this is reminiscent of the original Spino until its attacks. It uses up a lot of stamina though. Then again, maybe because I've not stopped attacking. Oh, that's very nice. Does that do a bleed immediately? Let's go ahead and just target that baby trike right there. Come on, no, stop removing tracking. There we go. Does this do a bleed? No, interesting. Do I hold it? No? Okay, well that's fine. Oh! Oh! So if I aim to the right... turn on place attacks. It seems to have a bit of a cooldown, I think. Okay, it's got like a mini cooldown. But yes, it's got turn on place attacks. Try again. Oh, this is so cool! Okay, what about behind? Okay, so not behind. It seems to be about capped to, you know, 90 degrees. But that's awesome, though. Could you please stop tracking that? I thought I harvested your corpse. There we go. Okay, it can carry things. So the carrying is up to and including 200 drag weight. So that would be most small creatures. Can I carry a Dodec? Oh, wait, I carry a scorpion. And then, okay, so, oh, right. So I can't left click, but if I right click, I assume that's gore. Hold on. Yes, oh, that did a lot of damage. Oh, wow, this is really, really cool. Okay, right control is the roar. That screen shake, hello. Damn, this guy feels powerful. And I like that the screen shake is subtle. It's just a very minor amount, you know. It annoys me when it's too much, you know, Bronto stomping. Right, tail swipe is spacebar. Cool, okay then. More like a tail slap, but I like it nonetheless. Wow, it's a decent knockback, especially like on a big old trike as well. Turn in place, oh, so it can enable just regular turn in place with a right control spacebar. This is so cool. Oh, dude. Okay, toggle thermoregulation. Oh, right, yeah. So this is the big thing, by the way, thermoregulation. This guy is great for incubation or just, you know, air conditioning in general. It is like the Dimetrodon. It is a organic air conditioner. It does go through food faster in the process. Oh, that's the wrong button. Yeah, X. It does go through food faster in the process, so you do have to bear that in mind. You've got to keep it fed, and these guys, unlike the regular Spino, will only eat fish meat and kibble, of course. Doesn't go through its food that fast, but it is a thing to bear in mind, though, especially if you're like using it to incubate eggs long term. Okay, I like this a lot. Now then, as I mentioned, this guy can swim as well. I just noticed with these abilities, got hydro, it's got fish. Oh, turn it. There's a little button for turn in place. Oh, a little visual. I like that. That bottom left one next to my binoculars. Oh, that's handy. Yeah, hydro fish. Okay, I'm not sure what exactly those two mean, but let's get into the water. So first of all, oh, I turned fog off, so now the water's crap. I know a lot of you prefer that. I don't personally. I think it looks like crap. But even though it's better visibility. Either way, either way. Wow, imagine that. A Spino that doesn't suck in the ocean. It's so weird that the regular ARK Spino, it likes being hydrated, but it sucks at swimming. If you dismount the vanilla Spino underwater, it will shoot to the surface and it can't go backwards. Can this go backwards? This can't go backwards either. But at least, again, it feels better. It's not the vanilla Spino, so it's an improvement. No, it is jittering quite a bit though. Not sure why. As in, I actually don't know what would be causing that. Oh, interesting. It seems to happen... Ooh, don't know why it's happening. Okay, well, it's not the worst. I'm sure MurtBurt will, like, if they put this much effort into everything, I'm sure they will fix that as well. Okay, so, attacks. That is the left click. And we just saw it does indeed do the big, powerful left click, or, you know, like the side stance one as well. Right click. Oh, that's cool. It doesn't stun like a Baryonyx, as far as I can tell, but it's really cool to have like this big, you know... Oh, it actually doesn't do much damage either. Interesting. Is it supposed to stun, I wonder? Oh, that is very interesting. Or maybe because these guys are just so pack boosted. Okay, that's what's going on. They're so pack boosted that, yeah, it would do more damage. Hold on, let's go ahead and just level a bit melee. Again, it's only level 100. This is not a high, like a very high level one. It's no imprint. Barely any levels into melee. Oh, but this is getting the job done quite nice. Can I do a tail swipe underwater? No. I mean, this is just an ARK moment. That's just an ARK moment. That was my fault. I was not paying any attention. I just got really excited to use the Spino, and that was, frankly, just stupid. So, let's try a 150 tamed with a whole bunch of melee pumped in. But again, no mate boost, no quality saddle, no imprint. Speaking of quality saddles, you can get quality saddles from all sky red drops, and I think it's all ocean cave crates. So you can indeed just get these out in the wild. There's so many, oh my god, ARK moment. So many shark everywhere. Oh, but he does do a lot more damage. Oh, this is so much more effective. Look at that. Amazing what happens when you actually have levels and deal damage. Though I do like that it isn't that powerful. This feels very vanilla balanced. Oh, it feels so powerful. The animations are really good. Nice pacing as well. Like the big tail, you know, this one. It feels appropriately slow for such a big creature, but it feels nice to use. You know, after using Dreadnoughtus, I'm a little bit annoyed at slow animations, but this one feels right. It feels good. So what's interesting is that I can actually use carry while swimming. So can I actually carry things? Oh, I can! You can carry ocean creatures. That's unique. There we go, Dedge. To be honest, I'm not sure how useful exactly that would be because, you know, by the time you get Spino, you're kind of past, you know, dolphins, and you can't carry megalodons or anything larger, so I'm not sure. Well, I guess, to be fair, the gore, right? It'd be good for the gore. It's just good that you have the option, to be honest. Like, for whatever reason, maybe, actually, come to think of it, you want to carry a creature from the land into the water. I don't know, maybe you want to, like, travel an Anki to somewhere. If an Anki's Drag Rate 200, I can't remember. Yeah, options are nice. I am a big fan of options. And on the topic of picking things up, I should note that if you, the player, gets picked up, like you saw me got picked up multiple times earlier, you actually can break and struggle free. I believe it says that if you attack an enemy Spino fast enough while in its grips, you can struggle free and escape the deadly attack. So it isn't just, you know, a gotcha moment. You actually can get out of it, which is really nice. It's, you know, as cool as his pick up and kill animations are, it's good that there's a method to get out of it. Oh, this guy's awesome. Again, for MurtBurt's first mod in ARK, he has done fantastic work. Like, this is just wicked. It's got such a vibe. Hello, Acro. Level 50. Oh, what a show off. Look at these two. Hold on. And we'll just... Oh, yeah, did a big side stomp. He's going to side stomp me and send me flying. I'm going to do the big spin. Oh, my inventory. Oh, okay. I think I killed a baby somewhere. There we go. Anyway, can I do that again? Send him send each other flying. This is awesome. Man, I feel the need to stress. Please do try, like, attempt to do the tame the regular way, the intended way. Just because I can't doesn't mean you can't either. I'm not exactly an expert at this game. I'm just a enthusiastic idiot who gets very excited looking at other people's creatures. So I do want to respect MurtBurt's efforts and say, do try give the regular tame method an attempt. But oh dude, this guy's awesome. I love this. This is really, really fun. Okay. I don't think there's anything else to cover. The video is probably long enough as it is, so I will wrap it up here then. Oh, Vectispinus. Okay, well I was trying to set up a quick Vectispinus demonstration and these two went crazy on the back and it looked so cool. Okay, let's just quickly find out then. Can Vectispinus buff the Paddletail Spinosaurus? Okay, so it looks like it's currently not affected by Vectispinus' buff. I know that MurtBurt said that this is based off of the Baryonyx class, which the Vectispinus does buff. So in theory it should, but that'll probably get addressed, to be honest. I'm not sure on whose side, but I think someone will probably do something because it'd be nice if there's compatibility. But for that, we'll just have to wait and see because I've got no idea how complicated that kind of stuff is. I've yet to learn anything on the programming side of things. So I just hope that that'll get addressed. But either way though, awesome. Really, really awesome. Thank you all so much for watching and for recommending as well. Thank you so much. I really hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you enjoy the brand new Paddletail Spino. And like I said, there is a Gargant Extreme Spino as well. I may look into that also. So stay tuned. Thank you again, and I'll catch you all again next time. Cheers.